Hey y'all, Coach Hope Cook here. All right, one of the number one coaching tools that I like to use is what are you making that mean? And you can use this on yourself. So anytime you experience big emotions, anger, irritation, sadness. I had a client earlier who was really upset about something, and as is often the case, what she thought she was really upset about, after talking about it for a few minutes, she was able to get to the root of it. And this question, what are you making that mean, gets to the root of it. I'm not asking it in a rude way, like, what are you making that mean? It's more like, it's more of a gentle question. What are you making that mean? And if you it sort of throws you off, it takes you, off guard, and you're just like, "Oh, well, I'm making that mean that nobody likes me." Like my daughter said that her class buddied up for reading. Like the teacher said, "Grab your reading buddy." And she didn't have anybody. There was an uneven number of kids in the class, and so she didn't grab a buddy fast enough. And she was so upset about it. And she if you think about it, she wasn't that upset about not being able to read with somebody, because later she was able to say, like, "I read much faster by myself, and I was reading a good book, and I was able to, I wanted to get through it fast to find out what happened." But the reason she was so upset is because she was making it mean that she didn't have any friends, that she's all alone, that nobody likes her. So, if you can ask yourself that question, what am I making this mean? Another way to think about it, Brene Brown says this in her, I think it's a Netflix documentary. She says, "The story in my head is that," and that's another good way of getting to the root of it. And by saying that, the story in my head is that, you're acknowledging that it's your thoughts around this thing. The story in my head is that nobody wanted to be my buddy. The story in my head is that my boss thinks I'm doing a crappy job, and that's why he didn't say hello today, or whatever you're coming up with in your head. The story in my head is that I'm a bad mother, and that's why my son broke the rules. So if you can say that, or like, what am I making it mean when my kid does so and so, and I'm really upset about what they did? Chances are that what you're making it mean is more about you than about them. Like, you failed as a mother, which is something that I struggle with. Um, the other thing that's helpful is to stop clients when they say, "I just feel like, when my husband left, then, then I feel like," and they'll use the word feel like. And so I will stop them and say, like, feelings are like emotions, or you felt a sensation in your body. When you say, "I just feel like he should have done blah, 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 blah," that is a thought, and it's not reality. It could be the truth, it could be, but it's often, I'd say most of the time, it's not the truth. So if you catch yourself saying, "I just feel like, he doesn't like me," or whatever, stop yourself. That's not a feeling, that's a thought. I'm thinking that he doesn't like me. I'm thinking that I don't have any friends. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or insights that you'd like to share.